Alright, let's get this started off quick. Hello, hello. Morning, good morning. I hope everybody's having a good day or a good time, a good winter break. I know I am, that's for sure. Been busy though. Today we will be playing Dust and Elysian Tail. I've played through this game once before, and I can tell you, without a doubt, it is absolutely stunning. I'm going to shut off my music and close that. Just to make sure. And task. Cool. Here, ka-chip. And let's pull the game back up. Turn on the audio. If it is too loud or too quiet, please let me know. I'll be playing on this on controller. Oh, I didn't hit save. Whoops. There we go. I've, like I said, played through this once before. Maybe a bit too much. But there are a lot of cutscenes. I will just go silent then. And I hope you enjoy. I don't know if I want to finish the game today in one sitting. If I do, I do. If I don't, I'll make sure to stream it next weekend or the weekend after that. I'll try to at least. But can I start? All right, I'm going to be playing this on tough as I want to go. Apparently, I can't hit Shift Tab to pull up my Steam. Right, I want to go for 100%. I already played through on normal. I'm not gonna do hardcore because
our world has fallen to fade, its great works long since complete, its storied civilizations long since fallen to dust. The greatest legends of Elysium long since forgotten. What was once a land of promise has fallen to the ravages of war. And it was in this, our most desperate hour, that the greatest of Elysian tales began. The lone warrior stood against an army, slashing his way through all who opposed him. The mob stood no chance, and the soldier showed no mercy. But despite his victories, his skills, his ruthlessness, the valiant soldier would perish on this day. Not to the mob, but to a single child.
oh, why did it cut off? I didn't touch anything. I promise.
Dust. Dust. Arise.
It's a floating sword. For what I know, this is all hand
A talking
painted.
sword. What are you?
The new Halo game is not trash. I haven't seen the campaign yet, so I don't know. I play the multiplayer.
Only that which you have summoned?
How are you, Carlos?
Summoned? How? For what purpose?
It's bad. Is the campaign bad, or is it just the PvP? Because I don't like it. Like, how often do you play first-person shooters?
That I do not know. But we shall learn in time.
Okay, what game mode are you playing in the PvP? The campaign was okay? Yeah, I can agree the campaign is okay for the most part from what I've seen. I fairly like the PvP depending on what game mode I play, especially like Oddball and just Slayer. Screw Capture the Flag. That's horrible.
Now rise and claim the blade of Ara.
Ara.
Stop! Stop right there!
And who is she?
Hits the most random headshot. Okay, if they're hitting headshots all the time, just know they're on controller. I'm not gonna say it's aim.
Me? I'm Fidget,
It's
guardian of the sword.
aim support, but they are on controller. I don't know how controller users do it. They just hit headshots left and right. Which one should I do, Carlos? You don't look like a guardian to me. Your name is Fidget. What is the sword, anyways? One, two, or three. The guardian.
No offense, but aren't you a bit, well, small? For a guardian, I mean.
Hey, I just look after that thing. After 200 years, nobody expects the sword to just fly off and start, talking. I'm kind of wishing somebody told me this was part of the job description. Or maybe they did, and I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah, that happens sometimes.
That an offhand Paimon. No. She's a wombat.
I'm sorry, I think I misheard before. You said your name was Fidget?
Hey, this isn't about me. You're the one who's got my sword. How about you tell me your name?
I'm,
Off-brand furry Paimon.
Calm yourself, Fidget. His name is
Eh.
Dust, and he is the one who woke me from my slumber.
so, Fidgets, then.
That's me. And you're Dust?
It would seem that way, though I can't recall that name.
What do you have? Ask if it's emergency. Okay, I can't do that, and nor would I do that because there's some fun things that I can do later on with bit of spoilers. I get to poison someone's clothing or put poison ivy in someone's clothing. I'll show you that later.
So, what is
It's
this
for an achievement.
sword?
I am the blade of Ara, and you, Dust, are my fated sword bearer.
But no, this ain't Genshin Impact. I can't ask if Fidget the Wombat is emergency food.
Yes, well, that's all great and everything, but I think it's about time I got this sword back to the clan.
I can't let you just leave with this sword, Fidget. Right now, it's the only thing that knows who I am. I don't even know how I got here.
Can you kill the thing for its wings? No, I cannot.
Well, then you leave me no choice. I challenge you. The winner gets the sword.
I cannot kill Fidget for her wings. She is a companion.
Well,
All right, you win. But don't think I'm leaving empty-handed. I'm coming with you.
Challenge of the emergency Fidget.
But, I really need the sword back when you're done doing, whatever it is you're doing.
what exactly am I doing, Ara?
I guess I don't get to use the other option, which was enough of this.
The answers you seek lie to the east. There is a path through the glade that leads down the mountainside, and from there you will find a village. That is your first step.
I didn't mention in the beginning that this game is a 2D side-scroll hack and slash.
Then will you give me the sword? I really need to get it back home before anyone notices it's, gone.
Yes, the sword is talking. It is the sword of Ara.
When I find out just what it is I'm supposed to do
That
with
needs
it,
some holy
it's
water.
all yours, Fidget. Come on, let's go.
You're not wrong, but maybe. Okay. What's this way? Because it says I'm supposed to go to the right, but I want to go left. And slide. Ooh, a key. I can't do anything right now. Basic attack. Cool. Can't dodge or anything. It's a chest. The glade. Oh, Carlos, is the chat box working? So the emergency food flies like Paimon, acts like Paimon, but you can't eat it. No. You cannot eat. There you go. Wall chicken! Welcome to my inventory. Health items. Where? Yes, wall chicken. Or mysterious wall chicken, sorry.
What is it, Fidget?
Well, my kind has what you'd call a sixth sense. And there's something just ahead.
What if I want to go down? I can't go down. Go to a map. Welcome to my quest log. Welcome to the material screen. Welcome to the stats screen. Welcome to the character screen. Oh, I can't do anything. Darn. Okay. I can't go down. Ishabao. Dash acquired. Dash with... Oh, that's heal. Whoops. LT and RT or right stick. Dashing using energy indicated by the flame. Flame in the top left just above my HP. Oh, I was supposed to use the mysterious ball chicken. Big sad. Ball chicken. Treasure no. In ancient times, our greatest possessions and staunchest allies were locked away using powerful magic beyond our comprehension. The only way to reclaim these lost treasures is to use the magical attuned keys strewn about our world. I only hope there is enough time to free them all. Off-Prenden Paimon can be used for a blanket or a jacket. What?
Oh, right! We found a chest!
Oh, off-brand. Off-brand Paimon can be used as a blanket or a jacket.
Correction. We found a locked chest.
Well, what are you waiting for? Smash it open.
I love all of this is voice acted. It's great.
That would be unwise, Dust. These chests are protected by arcane locks from the last era, and are well beyond my capabilities.
I suppose we'll need a key then.
Good thing I has a key. Quick time events. Money. Ooh, revival's done. Time. Nope. Can't slide yet. All games are voice acted. Not all games. I mean, you have the heat, like normal, but no, not all games. This game's special. Like story games. A lot of them aren't voice acted. Run, dear, run. Hey, look, it's Bambi. Oh, I can't stop running now. Run, Bambi, run.
Calm yourself, Fidget. Dust. Focus. Remember what you've learned thus far.
No! Mash the buttons! Do something!
Don't break the fourth wall, Fidget.
Nobody said anything about monsters.
I did. Well, yes.
Strange. Where did I learn these skills?
You wield the blade of Ara, and with it, all the skills imbued therein.
Hello? Monsters?
Is that why I summoned you? To control this power?
It is unlikely, Dust, that I would awaken from my slumber for such selfish reasons. There is a village beyond these woods. Perhaps finding it will aid in restoring your memories.
And then we'll be in the clear, right? No more monsters?
Fidget, I think things are about to get a whole lot worse.
And to think, this morning started off so well.
Bro, why does your character look like a dude in a game called For Honor? For Honor stole it off of this. This is... Actually, when did this game come out? This game came out... a good few years ago, because I actually played it on Xbox. Dust and... Let's see. It's currently $3.74 on Steam. And it came out 2013. May 24th of 2013 is when it came out on Steam. Aramusha. Is that the character that it looks like? Is it?
At least take these feeble fruits. Something tells me you're gonna need them.
Alright. Fever fruit. Smell juicy fruit that does little for hunger, plus 20 HP. Excuse me. This heavy load on nuts. This heavy nut is considered to be a rare, tasty delicacy. Plus 40 HP and mysterious wall chicken found embedded in a wall. This fully cooked and seasoned chicken comes from unknown origins. Plus 80 health. Dang, that's my whole health bar right now. Save point. I'm not gonna overwrite those because those are 116% done. I could go check out the below zone? Question mark? I think. If you look at the map in the top right, there's a little pathway down. I don't know if I'm able to access there just yet. Down here or no, I'm not. I need a slide. Okay. Is this a furry game, by the way? If you want to count it that way, go for it. I won't say yes, but I won't say no. So it's not, I don't know. Like I said, I won't say yes, but I won't say no. Because it is and isn't. I believe there's some humans, but I can't quite remember. Since the last time I played this was back in January. And also 5 years ago. Yeah, I know about that. Excuse me, let me do this. Thank you. Died, dude. Alright, what is this? Vision's ability?
You have unlocked a new ability. Bear witness to the dust storm.
Dust storm.
I like it.
Hold the secondary attack to perform the dust storm. But beware, skilled as you may be, you cannot maintain the storm for long without hurting yourself.
In that case, maybe I can help. If you press the super ballistic fidget action button of power, I'll perform an attack so spectacularly awesome that it'll produce emotions you didn't even know existed. Please contain yourselves as I demonstrate.
Be prepared. Everybody holding on to the chair? Because,
That was, very pretty.
Well, maybe I'll just keep the rest of my repertoire to myself.
I'm sorry, Fidget. I'm sure it'll come in handy somehow.
Actually, Dust, between the three of us, this could be quite useful. The dust storm can manipulate Fidget's projectile into a more powerful attack. Observe.
Wow!
Now they've become heat-seeking missiles.
Oh, by the way, every time I use my power, it'll use up a bit of energy meter. You can recharge the meter with melee combos.
Yes, Dust. Between your combos and Fidget's own powers, you can achieve a higher hit chain, which will yield bonus experience after each battle. However, if you are struck by an enemy, the chain will be broken, and you will lose your bonus experience.
All right, I think I understand.
If this is all too much for you, you can check out the help.
Thanks,
I can skip
Fidget.
that.
I'll take a look if I'm ever in trouble.
Go fight a boss? Oh, you'll see here shortly. The boss fights are actually a lot of fun. There's one specific boss that I was actually stuck on for like 3 years because I didn't know what I was doing, because I was also 11 at the time. It was 6 years ago? Yeah, I can math. Are they Dark Souls fun? Yes. Maybe not insta one shot, but yes, Dark Souls fun. I forgot I had the difficulty on tough. One, two, three. Nope, that still failed. It's a chest in this location. Boop.
Hey, you just leveled up.
Yeah.
Is that what I did? It feels good. Great, even.
As it should, Dust. You've acquired a skill gem. Open the character screen through the inventory to upgrade your abilities and become even more powerful.
What if I don't want it? Oh, I don't get a choice. Okay. Which one should I do? Health, attack, defense, or fidget? Attack? Alright, I'll do attack. Whee! Now, hiccups. I got some scrapes. Ooh, blueprints. For our Lightstone vest, alright. No escape? What do you mean, no escape? Always have an escape. I should have searched down below.
It's really beautiful up here.
Yeah. So, any idea where we
I was maybe hoping you could tell me.
Oh, silly me. I seem to have dropped all my detailed maps and navigational equipment chasing after a crazy flying sword.
Well, ain't that a problem?
I'm sorry I got you mixed up in this fidget.
Well, you should be. Taking my sword, getting me in trouble.
You know, now that I think about it, this isn't the first time I've seen this view. I've stood here before, in this very spot.
Then perhaps you recognize the village at the base of these cliffs?
It's hard to make out from here. We'll need to drop down to the valley floor if we want to get any closer.
Very well. Proceed as you wish, Dust.
I see a save point to the left there. No. Quest update, dust. Here. There's a village in the distance, perhaps it holds some answers. But what if I want to go this way first? I can't, because I need double jump. Yeah. Before I go down anymore, let's go get that wall chicken. Give me the wall chicken. Ah, that's key, sweet. Anything else? Nope. Oh yeah, so if you look in the top right there, you see how one zone has a circle and the other zone has a dot? The dot means I have all the loot in that zone, and the circle means I don't. I can collect money and all the drops by using the dust storm. That's why you'll see me doing that occasionally. And level up. What should I go for this time? More HP, more attack, some more defense, or fidget? More attack, alright. Oh, so by the way, it'll get to a point where I can't upgrade attack anymore, so I'll need to actually upgrade the other ones instead. If you see how it has a gold bar around it, that's because currently they're all at the same. Once I max one out, I have to upgrade all the other ones at least once in order to go further. Then defense? Alright. Sounds good. I see a skill orb. What's this? New ability, Aerial Dust Storm. Yes. But I keep trying to do, but can't. Whee! Ooh, what's here? Nothing. Oh wait, there was something up there. There's Treasure Key. Cool. There's a save point and something else here. I won't spoil it yet. Go play some Phas... Okay, I don't like Phasmophobia, if I'm being honest. I really dislike it. At first, it's fun, but when you have a bunch of friends that are just like, oh yeah, we have everything, and we've cheated in money, it's like, I get really, really bored. And then I sit there, and I'm just like, what am I doing?
Is that a tent? Is there somebody in there?
Whatever it is, it's got glowing eagle eyes
merchant lies in wait. Do not let his appearance frighten you. I sense he only wishes to assist in our journey.
Psh, I wasn't frightened. Just surprised at the, savings. Come on, let's talk to him.
Shopkeep.
I've been expecting you, stranger.
Who are you?
Merely a friend with many wares for sale. Shall we conduct business?
Yes, conduct the business. Let's have a look here. Too expensive. Oh, hiccup, excuse me. What I have already. Attack, to attack. Just... Actually, I have these, don't I? No, I don't. I could go with that, but let's see. Buy that. Teleport stones, keys, materials. Alright.
Before you leave, might I propose an offer?
That would depend on the offer.
If I may be so bold, you are not prepared for the journey ahead. I, however, can offer assistance. Please, accept this blueprint as a gift. Should you find a blacksmith and the necessary materials, they may be able to craft the item for you.
Yeah, I'll end up finding a blacksmith halfway through the game, which won't be useful.
I can offer you materials as well, though I'm not entirely sure what materials this land deems of value. I am not from around here, as I'm sure you've guessed by now. Once you've sold me a new material type, I will be able to restock my store with it. As for your reward, I will pay you a bonus for the first new material you sell me.
Awesome.
He'll buy them at a high price.
Why'd you say it like that, Fidget?
Well, yes. Yes, I will.
Thank you.
Watch your back, my friend.
Yeah, does he currently have
I am
what I have? So he has all those. He does not have this. So one. Do I have 800? No. Close. Can I'm one off. So if I sell, let's see, one of those, then I can go buy switch modes. This. Nope, not that. This. Simple pendant.
Your transaction is most appreciated. The materials you've sold me will be quite useful. I'll attempt to restock them as time goes on. I also share my stock with other merchants. With our help, you will save valuable time collecting rarer materials.
Thank you.
Watch your back, my friend.
What you mean, sharing? Well, it's reinforced with a powerful ally. Something explosive should do the trick. Well, I don't have explosives. Quite yet, at least. Now I do. Boom. Ball chicken. And a key. It's fun. Then use your noggin. I do use my noggin. And you can even hide from the ghosts in a corner. Just sit there and cry. Nah. Do I need this? I do. Cool. Save point. Go play some VR. I don't have VR. Or at least not a headset. Boom. Do I need explosives for anything? Yes. The ambient sound from bringing that into a cave is just amazing. Eee. Hey, hey, hey. No, no, no. I don't like those. I do get on my level. I don't like VR chat though. I saw so many fur in VR. Well, yeah, you're gonna run into furries in VR chat. That's everybody.
There's something in that cage. Quick, get it out.
4 locks. I'll take a wild guess and say we need 4 keys.
Then why'd you go to Furry Hub? If there is a whole server full, then why'd you go into Furry Hub? Yes, that is a world. It's disgusting. Okay, what's in here? I have 4 keys. It's Super Meat Boy! You found a friend, earning permanent 5% HP bonus. You can visit your friends in the sanctuary, accessible via the world map. Sweet. The game spawned me in it. I had to make a new account and it put me in there. I locked out so fast. Yes. I now have Super Meat Boy. So you were just in the regular world hub? Or did you walk through the portal that took you to Furry Hub? I now play in Rec Room. Rec Room's boring. You see the same kind of characters over and over. But you just kind of have to meet those right people in VR chat. Otherwise, you just find all the weirdos and it's just like, ERP furry. It was a normal world? And yeah, it was just a hub world. It throws you into public worlds. So you probably just found one of the weird ones. If you're gonna be sensitive, and Rec Room is fun, they have paintball. VR chat has paintball too. They also have horror maps. They also have run and gun. They also have tag. Yeah, there's crap ton of stuff. And Rec Room is fun. They have it. In the game all the time. Well, good for you.
Dust, there's something up there.
Not a problem at all. Stand back.
Oh no.
All right, I've got it. Wait, no. Ah.
We.
Having some trouble there?
By the way, how's that blue hair going for you? It's good.
Yeah, I don't know. I
I
can't
still
get a
have
good
blue
enough
hair
grip.
like 2 months later.
Aw, you're just trying to show off. That's sweet. Don't worry about it. I'm sure there's a way to get up there. We'll just come back later.
Change it to red. Okay, but red bleeds out too much. Red makes a super mess. And ends up just fading to pink in like a matter of 3 days. Green? What am I, trying to become Christmas?
Looks like we're heading in the right direction.
I already did white.
Be on your guard, Dust. I sense a powerful foe ahead of you.
Don't worry, Dust. I'll be behind you every step of the way. Way behind. It's another one of those spiky slime things!
They're persistent, I'll give them that.
Much as I pity this corrupted beast, now might be a good time to demonstrate the Parry Technique.
Yay, Parry's. Or how about orange or hot pink? I could do orange.
Allow it to
Maybe.
strike.
Didn't let me press anything.
Hey, you dazed it!
Attack and hold the button at the moment of the enemy's strike.
That's
and
right.
You will parry their attack, opening them up for a counterattack. Timing is crucial, and you must be facing your opponent. And as you can see, a successful parry may also daze your opponent temporarily.
Them some Mario stars right there. Mario Sunshine Stars.
Now, put this beast out of its misery.
Hold X to parry an incoming attack with one of your own. Immediately follow up with X or Y for a powerful counter. Awesome. This person.
I see somebody over there.
Ask them if they've got anything to eat.
No. You are the emergency food fidget.
We're in a bit of a hurry, Fidget. Don't worry, I'll feed you later.
Hey, I'm not a pet. But, I would appreciate that. Thanks.
Oh, hello! You surprised me there. Don't get many travelers this far out of town.
Sorry about that. It's nice to finally meet a friendly face. So we're getting closer to the village then?
You mean Aurora Village? Yes, it's just beyond those fields to the east. And I think you might be just in time.
Haha, I got you saying it now. Sure. Sure you did.
What do you mean?
The monster attacks down there have been getting worse. Right before you showed up, I'd swear I heard somebody shouting.
She's right, Dust. I can hear somebody calling for help further down the path.
Let's go.
Let's get going.
Yes, please hurry. Be careful.
My throat is scratchy. Cora was her name. Save point. 8%. And we're only 42 minutes in. Let's go.
Look! Please, help us!
That's your big dude.
Look at the size of that thing!
Noticed. That's what she said.
Don't worry, I think I can handle it.
Exercise all you've learned, Dust. Send these foul creatures from this existence.
No, wait! That's not all of them!
Come on. These waves now?
Here comes some more!
Oh, it's 2 big ones this time. Can't hit me if I'm flying. Ow! I had 1 HP. Yikes. Level up.
Is that it? Did we get all of them?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Well done, Dust. You have proven yourself a worthy swordsmaster, and none too soon.
Bah! They weren't so tough. I could probably take on another 4 or 5 of them. You know, if I had to. And Dust was there.
Yeah, you should go play the FNAF game. Alright, which FNAF game? Because I have played one before, and it was in VR. I'm not gonna say how that went, because you can already guess.
Oh, thank you so much.
Any? Well, if I have one, I would play it, but I don't have any of the FNAF games.
What happened here?
I don't know. We were out here checking the fields when those giants attacked.
Let me guess. It was Help Wanted? Yes, I believe so. It was 4 years ago that I played it, so I don't remember.
We've been having a lot of problems with smaller beasts, but this is the first time a giant has ever come this close to the village.
And you're hitting them high notes. No, I didn't hit the high notes. Connor did, that's for damn sure. It was hilarious. I did the elevator shaft, I think. Yeah. No, the air vents, that's what it was. I did air vents and Foxy, maybe?
Then the first step of your journey is near its end, Dust. The village lies just ahead.
Yes, we arrived. That's great. But what now?
events was the creepiest. Yeah, nobody else would play them. That's why I was the one stuck with playing them. Freaking the later ones are harder when you have to trace the wires to the buttons, and it's just like no, no.
That has not yet been revealed to me. These people are safe, and that is what is important. Let us...
Will
Oop.
you two be alright?
Yes, I just need a moment to rest. I'm not sure how you did it, but you took down 3 giants single-handedly.
I feel like Bitch is gonna say something.
Not a problem. That's what we do. Bringing justice to the weak and defenseless.
And not what I expected, but yes.
Hey, who are you calling weak?
Oof. Skill gem available. Use defense next. Change that to 1. Change that to watch chicken. Never got scared until I played FNAF 4 on that game. Yeah. Okay, if you ever did Help Wanted and you did the reverse ones, or not the reverse ones, but the inverted color ones after getting the, I think it was the cassette tapes. Those ones got me. Chapter 1, Destiny. Nightmare Marionette sucked so much. Never again. Yeah. Your region has been revealed. Look at the map. Legend. Yeah. That doesn't tell me anything. Cool.
Hold it right there. Are they gone? I don't hear anything.
If you're referring to the giants, I took care of them.
They're dead?
Yep, thoroughly expired. They were no match for us. There's an older couple back there that could use some help, though.
That must have been Oneida and her husband Gian. Thank you. We'll send help right away.
Why is an old person a security guard? Like, he sounds like he could croak any minute.
So you're saying you just happened to show up at the right time, huh?
I suppose.
Interesting coincidence.
Stop being a suspicious a-hole.
If you're suggesting I had something to do with this attack...
Whoa, take it easy. I have to apologize for my big friend Caleb here. We're just a little overwhelmed is all.
What's been happening here?
I guess you missed the endless hordes of bloodthirsty monsters on your way in? They used to stay in the mountains, away from the village. Now they're attacking us on a daily basis.
Hey man, some old guys be strong. You're not wrong, you're not wrong. I just don't know about this old man.
No one's been hurt yet. At least not until today. If giants are showing up near Oneida's farm, things are far worse than we thought. Speaking of which, where exactly do you come from? There's nothing west of here except crazy old Cora.
Mans is buff. Wait, look at Arnold Schwarzenegger. Mans is buff. That's 70 or 60. I thought he was in his mid-60s. But yeah. He's 74. Dang, okay.
We're,
Prospectors! We are prospectors! And we're out on an excavation to find, ore deposits in the mountains. You know, gold, silver, manganite?
Good one, Fidget. Good one. He can beat half of your school. Dude, he can beat anybody in any school. What you mean? Except for Tarzan. I don't know if you remember Tarzan. He was a really buff kid. He was in our wrestling team.
Prospectors, eh? You're certainly well armed for the job.
like you said, there are a lot of monsters out there.
And Oscar. Yeah. Fluffy was fluffy. Oh, shoot, you weren't there. Oscar visited recently, actually, which is nice. He came in after school into my dad's classroom.
Well, we're indebted to you either way, so go on through. But I'm watching the two of you.
You know? Grill told you? Ah, that makes sense.
Please, make yourselves at home. My name is Bean. There's not much here, but we do have a merchant if you need supplies.
His name is Bean. Had to, I'm sorry.
Thank you. We'll be on our way then. Prospectors, Fidgets? That was the best thing you could come up with?
It was the first thing that popped into my head. It's not like you had anything better. Come on, let's get away from these guards.
All right, Ara. Where to now?
You're right where you need to be. The answers to your identity lie somewhere in this village.
I know this place, that's for certain. I'm sure I've been here before, but nobody seems to recognize me.
And you, in turn, do not recognize them. Yet I feel there is something here that may yet trigger your memory's return.
Maybe we should look around for a bit then? If you really have been here before, maybe somebody will recognize you.
That is a good idea, Fidget. Let us meet with the townspeople. I am certain that the next step of your journey will reveal itself in time.
Very well, but something here is making me uneasy. Like the calm before a storm.
I mean, hey, it is storming. Quest update, Dust to Dust. You've proven yourself a hero to the townspeople of Aurora. Perhaps now you can get some answers from the townsfolk. I feel like I'm dyslexic when I'm trying to read this stuff.
Why, hello there. I'm always thrilled to see a new face, even when it's all covered up like yours.
Oh boy, it's Nazi. Here we go.
Indeed. Well, my name is Dust, and this is Fidget.
Hiya! Don't mind Mr. Grumpy. He's not big on the whole eye contact thing.
Fidget and Dust, eh? Not from around here, are you? Well, neither was I originally. But this is a nice little place, if you're not in a hurry. Ah, where are my manners? I'm Augustin, local strongman. Say, you want to arm wrestle?
I just didn't realize his name is a play off of Australian.
Some other time perhaps. We're just passing through.
I may have played this game for a long, long time, but I only just now realized that.
Ah, that's a shame. Thought you looked like the arm wrestling type. You know, I heard what you did back there for Oneida. Great stuff. Maybe we can help each other out?
Carlos, you've got many things wrong. The new Spider-Man movie was not trash. And yes, I have seen it. Don't go spoiling it in my chat. But no, it was not trash.
Maybe. What did you have in mind?
It was bad. Have you even seen it? Like, have you seen it yourself, or you just have you heard other people talk about it? Because I'm pretty sure it had 70% of the people who watched it. Hey, I said no spoilers in my chat. Yes, I've already seen it, but no spoilers in my chat. I don't care if he's on the cover of the movie.
A blacksmith. Lives way up at the top of Archer's Pass.
Has that spoilers? Because there's so many people who haven't seen it. And eventually when someone does see this, they're going to be like, oh, I haven't watched the movie yet. You never know who's watching.
I promised I'd deliver some materials to him way back when, but haven't been up that way in ages. Area's pretty dangerous these days if you ask me. Maybe you could deliver them for me?
Yes, I know that. I know they brought him back, and that's why like 70% of the people who actually watched the movie like stood up and clapped. Dude, I know 70% in the theater that I was in did it. It was. Oh.
Tell you what, if you help me out, I'll give you this blueprint. If you give it to him along with these spare materials, he'll set you on your way right quick.
It was not a bad movie. What you talking about? You're on something, Carlos. First you say Halo's bad, and now you say the new Spider-Man movie was bad. Nah, you need to get something checked.
A blacksmith that can craft items from blueprints? I think I'll take you up on that, Augustin.
Wow, that's great! I knew I could count on you! When you see him, just tell him that old Augustin says hello.
Blacksmith. It just says quest complete. Okay. Okay. It's Gianni.
Jess?
Good morning?
Is it though?
It's a jerk that you can flame all you want.
I guess?
He guesses. Wonderful. Well, perhaps you can guess that I really don't want to talk such drivel right now. Go, scurry off and leave me be.
I will say, my current achievement that I'm hunting for is to not put poison ivy in his laundry. But in blueprint. I forgot how to check blueprints. There's somewhere. But I will save scum it and put poison ivy in his clothing anyways. Because I want to.
Hello, I don't believe I've seen you before.
We just came in from the west.
Oh, so you're the one everyone is talking about.
Jittery hands. Be crazy.
Everyone's talking?
Of course! You're the one who saved Oneida! My name is Mosca, and I am at your service. If you need anything, just let me know. Say, are you staying long?
I don't know. Why do you ask?
Well, if you ever find yourself heading east of the village, maybe you could let me know if the roads are safe?
Oh, they're far from safe. The town guards mentioned that monsters have been attacking all sides of the village. You're better off staying inside the walls for now.
Well, see, here's my problem. I've been meaning to visit someone in Denham. It's a small village on the edge of Abadi's forest.
And the new Harry Potter game is gonna be trash? I don't know about that one. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen anything about the new Harry Potter game. It might be trash. Might not be. In my opinion, it'll probably be trash, but meh.
I imagine this someone is pretty important to you?
Well, yeah. See, it's about a girl.
He's got a girlfriend.
Well, surely she's worth the danger.
Rocket League is also kind of bad. Have you gotten any better on that? Do you want to challenge me again?
Oh, she is! She definitely is. I want to make sure she's okay. With all these monsters around, there's been no word from Denham at all.
Mosca, if my travels take me there, I'll let her know you're thinking about her.
You will win, so it's okay. We'll see about that.
Oh, thank you so much! You're great! You're really, really great!
Right. I'm 3/4 the way to leveling up again. Nothing up there, chest down here. Do I have any keys? Nope. Except I don't need to embarrass you that bad. It's fine. We'll see. It's Boxman.
You're perfect.
Thanks?
Not you. Listen, do you hear it? Can you hear its whispers locked within? Within the box. My box.
Box. Sounds like Shaco.
I don't hear anything. Well, of course you don't. My box has been lost. Somebody must have stolen it. Perhaps it was that Mosca fellow. He's always averting his gaze from me. Like he's hiding something.
Or it's just because you're insane.
Probably his distaste for your nuttiness.
Oh, yeah, we agree, Fidget.
I can hear its whispers coming from below. Down, deep down in the earth. If you're ever down there, please, you must find my box and return it at once. And whatever you do not open the box.
Well, what's inside the box?
Okay, Reed. If I find your box underground, I'll be sure to bring it back.
One more person I should level up.
Hi there.
Well, hello.
Depresso expressos have been drank. Well, Rocket League tournament commentator's importance. Yes? Why? Because I'm friends with a guy who does that. Awesome. We won't have any Rocket League tournaments until after winter break. I mean, if you want to talk with Coach about it, go for it.
You're a quiet one.
Just manners. You'll have to excuse him. He's a bit worn out, saving the village and everything, you know?
Yes, I heard something about that.
I don't know how that job works out. I don't know. It's for professional Rocket League, like RLCS and stuff. It can pay really well, but I don't know about normal just tournaments and stuff. And unless he streams to like his own Twitch or something.
Yes. Well, good.
Honestly, it doesn't matter. They'll just keep coming back.
I'm trying to figure it out. Is it like ESPN type of talking? Yes. Kind of. Have you not seen any memes about Justin from Rocket League? Not my uncle Justin. JSTN. No? Really? You haven't seen those memes? Dude, they're like 3 years old now. How have you not encountered one? Like any Rocket League meme you'll inevitably find that. I've never seen one. Really?
And there's nothing we can do about it. Excuse me.
Still streaming.
Is this like hour 19?
No, this is hour 1 and 2%. Hour 1 and 2% because I didn't start until construction was over. They were stopped using the construction.
Oh, okay. I need your help with.
Give me another hour and I'll be done.
I need you to hook up the generator. Because we have to fill up the tank. I drained out a lot of the water today. So yes, earlier is better.
Okay.
Still currently streaming?
Yes.
How many viewers do you have right now?
Currently Carlos.
Carlos. Okay, Carlos. he could probably hold on a couple minutes. Tell Carlos to entertain himself by singing the cheesiest song he could think of.
Why?
Why not?
Okay.
Because all I need you for is like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's one gram of la-da-dee-da-da-da. Disconnect the cover and hook up the cables for the generator. Can you do that right now? Like I said, 10 minutes. That's all I need for you right now.
Okay.
I count on you right now?
Yes.
Saying.
Carlos said the Friday song.
Okay, which one?
It's Friday. Most likely.
The one by that annoying girl?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Tell him to look up the lyrics by Friday. I'm in Love by The Cure.
Look at the lyrics. Friday by I'm in Love. Wait. Friday I'm in Love by The Cure.
That's a better version of Friday.
It's a better version of Friday. He said bet. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, Carlos, have you been seeing that song? Alright, it's swapped, yeah? Yeah, cool. Gotta make sure all my audio was correct.
She's a cheerful one, huh?
So they don't have an editing software. Otherwise, I would just edit that out when I post it to YouTube. But sadly, no.
Gratitude might have been nice. What kind of a bratty...
Hey, ease off, Dust. She looked like she was pretty depressed.
I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry, Fidget. I don't know what came over me just then. Come on, let's keep moving.
Okay, two chesties in this area. Shop.
Ah, our famed savior. I had hoped you'd come. Welcome to my humble shop.
Okay. Chest suit. Pendants, nothing new, nothing new, nothing new. Ring, nothing new, and I believe those are everything that I have. Do I have anything new to give them? I do. Let's give that, that, and then that.
You honor us with your patronage. Please tell your friends. Your rich ones.
You're rich one. I ain't rich, and nor do I have friends who are rich. Hey, level up. Let's go. We'll do some HP, and then I'll do fidget. I have to sneeze. Ugh. Song and cheese. Sorry about that. Song and cheese. Song is cheese. Yes. I read that wrong multiple times. Song is very cheese. And I should go up first, rather than down. Can I even get back up? I can. Cool. What is up? There's a tiny child.
Oh, hi. You're new. Are you travelers? Maybe you can help me? I can't find my little brother, Corbin.
He's not in the village?
Corpus. It's Corpus from SEO. No, Corbin.
No, he's not here. I can't find him, and I've looked absolutely everywhere.
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye out for him. What's your name?
My name is Colleen. Oh, I wonder if he left the village. He could get hurt.
Calm down, Colleen. I'll look for him. Where did you see him last?
I think he was doing something for Mr. Gianni, but whenever I ask him about Corbin, he says he's too busy. I really don't like that guy.
Gianni, huh? Okay, wait here.
If you find Corbin, please bring him home. I'm really getting worried about him.
I'm gonna have to go stab Gianni. Still no keys. Out to dry. Quest complete. Does the Gianni's laundry. Return the basket. Rescued. What? I haven't done any of this. Is this taken from my prior saves? Huh. Okay then. It's a person. It's Bram.
Good day. I'm Mayor Bram. So, you're the hero I've been hearing about.
It's nothing, really. We're just passing through.
No need to be modest, my friend. We can't thank you enough for your help. Things have been rough in Aurora of late, so having a true hero in our midst is really boosting morale. So, what's your name, son?
Thank you, Joshi.
Welcome. Hey,
Thank you,
Carlos. He said the song is cheese.
By The Cure? Look it up!
He did, apparently.
Did he find the video?
I have no idea.
Oh my goodness.
Carlos,
Seriously.
did you find the video?
Robert Smith is one of the greatest, 80s
He said yes.
contemporary artists. And the Block album was probably quite possibly the best ever.
He said yes. It was cheese. 2 cheese. My mom likes your kind of music, though.
But yes, your mom loved it here.
I know.
Dust. My name is Dust. And some of the villagers I've met, they don't seem quite as pleased as you.
Hey, Carlos, is the game too loud or too quiet?
Are you talking about the Watchmen? You must understand, hardly a day goes by without some monstrosity attacking our peaceful village. They were simply being cautious. Take my word, I'm sure they meant no ill will.
There was also this girl.
Yes, that could only be Ginger. She can be a bit of a handful, but don't pass judgment on her like that. You have no idea what she's gone through this past year.
You say it's the same volume, but that doesn't help me. How high is the volume? Is it higher? Is it low? Do I need to turn it up? Do I need to turn it down? That's what I'm asking.
She looked pretty upset about something.
Don't concern yourself. We have other matters to discuss.
What help could I possibly provide? A few giants in a field seem like the least of your problems.
Yet again with the modesty. You're no mere travelers, that much I've gathered. Mineral merchants don't wield blades as impressive as yours, Dust. Please, we really could use the help.
I don't know. I'm searching for something myself.
Then perhaps we can help each other. If you help our village, I promise I'll do whatever I can to help you. But I can be of no assistance while our village is constantly attacked by these creatures. We suspect their leader is close by, and if you could...
Whoa. Hold on a second. You're saying those mindless thugs have a leader?
Until recently, they would attack us in small groups. Nothing we couldn't handle. Now, they coordinate attacks on a much larger scale, hitting the village on both sides, driving our forces apart. I assure you, whatever leads these things is experienced in warfare.
What do they want?
Our land, I imagine.
Just a casual observation, but they don't seem the farming type.
Well, whatever it is, it's become a serious problem. If you truly are as capable as I hear...
You want us to find their leader?
It certainly would cripple their advance. You'd be doing the entire village a great service.
How about it, Dust?
Well,
You feel a conflict of emotions. This is good. I will abide by your decision, Master. I trust you to take the right path.
Why is being conflicted good? What?
Helping this village is the right thing to do. But it's more than that. It's almost like I know these people. Like I have to help them.
I think that strange feeling you've got is a little foreign concept called compassion. I'm proud of you, Dust. Of course, if you said no, I'd need to bite your face off.
Maybe I'm the food. Rather than Fidget.
Charming as always, Fidget.
I think you've made a wise decision.
All right, Mayor Bram, you've convinced us. We'll do what we can to help stop these attacks.
That's my boy. The Watchmen reported increased monster activity to the east of our village, so I imagine that's where you should go. But do be careful. Strong as you may be, I've seen many fine warriors lose their lives to these monstrosities.
I need to download Warframe again so I can... My English is broken today, if you couldn't tell. And same with reading. That's why I like how this is all... spoken? Yeah. I'm just gonna go with spoken. I can't think.
I understand, Mayor. I'll be careful, and I'll be back.
Ooh. Who's this?
Hey, you're the outsider.
Let's talk with everybody.
Yeah, that's me.
That's great. So you must know your way around out there. Maybe you could do me a favor.
Depends on the favor. What is it you need?
Well, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Fail, and I'm in charge of keeping our guards well equipped.
Oh, so their poor equipment is pretty much your fault.
Dang, fidget. Going after everyone.
In so many words, yes. It's not like I enjoy giving them subpar equipment. If I had better materials, I could make better gear. Tell you what, if you could bring me 5 imp hides, I would gladly buy them off you for more than the shop will offer.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Much appreciated. I'll be waiting right here.
Let's see, what do I have on A? So imp hide is... I'm going to imp hide this. Should I just buy it from the shop and then sell it to him? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. See what happens. Do I get more money back or do I lose money? Also, I'm pretty sure I need to talk to Gianni.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Yes, I see. They cost 100 gold each, and I can buy 3 of them. That gives me 4. I need 1 more.
Honor us with your patronage. Please tell your friends.
Your rich ones. Yes, I know. Now, where is Gianni? Should be up here, yeah? Oh, that's Ginger. Your energy has been depleted. Keep an eye on your flaming white bar in the HUD. Perform melee combos to regain energy. Yes. I didn't think Gianni was this far. Dang.
Gianni, I want to ask you about a boy named Corbin.
Ah, have you seen him? Where has that foolish boy run off to?
I was hoping you could tell me.
He must still be wasting time in Ivydale Glen. I just knew I shouldn't have trusted that boy with cleaning my fabrics.
Corbin is doing your laundry outside the village?
I do not see why this is so difficult to comprehend. But then I suppose you don't have the capacity for rational thought. If you are so concerned, maybe you should go look for him instead of waffling about.
He's a slave driver. I can't wait to do what I'm gonna do to him.
Oh, I'll find him. Then we're going to have a little chat.
Right, so now I need to... Gianni sent... make sure he's safe. Awesome. I need to go out of the town. Am I capable of going down here? There's a chest. No, nothing down here. Hello, Ginger. Goodbye, Ginger. Oh, that's right, I can just do this. This is faster. I have 5 and 5, do I? Wait, here we go. I can't tell. Here. No. That's it. Better than nothing. I don't know where to see. Hello! Okay, so this is Sanctuary, the Glade, Archer's Pass, Ibidus Forest, and Ivydale Glen. Alright, Carlos, which one should I do? Should I go for the side quest to complete Gianni's stuff, or should I go just continue the main quest? Two. What's 2? Okay, main quest is 1, Ivydale Glen is 2. Side quest or main quest? Carlos! Side quest or main quest? I don't know what 2 was. No response. Going for Corbin then. Is this a graveyard? No. What's this? Explosives? Yes.
Oh my, he really should have saved first.
Bloms, deadly creatures. Keep your distance.
Bloms?
They will detonate if you get too close, but are vulnerable when taking a deep breath.
Perfect for a ranged attack. Let me at him.
Free money. Oh, hello. Set him off real quick. Let's save. Can I just... Yeah. Ah. Well, I can unless I try and go back. There's a key down there. How do I get down there? I'm not quite sure. Ah, this is how. But I can't slide yet. Wait, can I? No. Okay. Oh, there's 2. Okay, awesome. No, I want the money. Why? Oh, hey, it's Corbin.
Hey, are you here to help me? Please tell me you're here to help me.
Let me guess. You're Corbin? You know your sister's been looking everywhere for you.
I had to hide in here with all those monsters around.
Well, they're all gone, so you should be safe now. Are you hurt? Do you need help getting back home?
I'm okay, I think. I know how to get home by myself.
You'd better go while it's clear out there.
I still need to get Mr. Gianni's laundry. I dropped it down there, and I don't want to get in trouble.
No, Corbin. You go home. I'll take care of it.
Oh, wow, thanks! Here, take this. You'll need it if you go down there.
A white resonance gem. That should come in handy. Thank you. Now, go on. Hurry back to town.
I forgot you had to do side quests for resonance gems. Oh, boy. You'll see why they're useful later.
Seriously? We're going after that jerk's laundry? We're going on a laundry quest?
Yes. A laundry
I wouldn't
quest.
want Gianni blaming that poor kid for what's happened. Come on, we'll kill some monsters on the way. It'll be great.
Right, down I go. Save point. Yes. Oh, wait, actually, I want to go there. What exactly is over here? Pain.
Is something wrong?
By the way, sorry for not responding. I'm playing VR right now. I can hear you in the background now. Oh, okay.
She's been silent,
What you playing?
Dust. While in this state, she will be unable to cast her projectiles.
You mean Fidget can't talk now? At all? That's terrible. Really awful. Not sure how I'll get by.
Some shooting game? Is it super hot? Or Robo Recall?
Well, here's where Corbin dropped the basket. Might as well return it for him.
Do mine eyes deceive me? Or did he accidentally drop it near a poison ivy bush?
Fidget, what's going on in that twisted little brain of yours?
Nothing. I'm just saying. Wouldn't it be a shame if some poison ivy fell into his basket? Completely by accident. Or, not.
You are positively evil, Fidget. But
No, that'd be too cruel, much as I'd want to. Yes, with this poison ivy, I will rain retribution upon Gianni's wicked soul. I'm sad. If I look at Steam, click for some reason, which it won't pop up on my. Actually, really, now? No, it won't pop up. But I have to do Paragon. Opt out of putting poison ivy in Gianni's laundry. But don't worry, that's why I saved.
Boo! Boo, I say! You're no fun, Dust. No fun at all.
Level up. Did I get the achievement? I did not. What? Friends found, run 12 enemies, vanquish, next to chain, treasure found, double exploration, until completion. Why? Basket filled with laundry. These clothes are rather nice. Okay, and it didn't give me what I want. Oh, ouch. I have a skill gem. Fidget. I'm nearly dead. Whoa! Why do they do so much? I don't think I'm supposed to be here. It's a new battle royale. Alright. But if I... Achievements. I didn't get the one for opting out of Gianni, opting out of putting... I made a kid rage quit in paintball today. It was so funny. Nice. I didn't get the achievement for, opting out of putting Poison Ivy in Gianni's clothing. That's, interesting. I guess I'm not supposed to be here. You're gonna watch my stream in VR now? Alright. Ouch. I have 1 HP again. I'm really not supposed to be in this area. I just go talk to Gianni now? But I Peace box, treasure, word of advice. Why didn't it? Do I have the imp now? Where do I check? Should just be in my bag. I have to check blueprints. Okay, view. No, but I can make this somewhere. It's interesting. Level 5, alright. Hello, Corbin.
Oh, hello again. Thank you so much for helping me before.
You're welcome, Corbin. Just be a little smarter next time, alright? It's too dangerous out there for a kid like you. And don't worry about Gianni. I'll sort him out.
Yeah, like the laundry.
Yes, Fidget. Like the laundry.
This looks like a movie theater.
Okay. Thanks again. You know, you're a pretty good fighter.
Well,
Oh no, what's he gonna give me about fighting?
You're so strong, I'll bet you'd have no problem getting a 1,000 hit combo.
Oh boy. The most painful achievement to get.
Of course he wouldn't. He could do it in his sleep. Sleep combo.
Fidget, calm down.
Whoa. Do you really think you could do it?
A 1,000 hit combo? Sure, why not?
Oh, wow, awesome. Hey, when you hit for the 1,000th time, you should say, this one's for Corbin.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. But I'll try to get the combo just for you.
Combo breaker. Yeah. Alright, where is the Johnny?
Alright, Gianni, let's talk. Would you mind telling me why you have a child running errands outside the village with monsters around?
Well, I certainly can't be running around outside myself. Those monsters, they are dangerous. So, where is that Corbin brat? He's lucky I'm the patient type, and I didn't report his laundry thievery to the guards.
Well, after rescuing him, we sent him back to the village.
Rescuing him, you say? Is he alright?
Yes, he'll be fine. A bit shaken up, but...
Fine. And what of my laundry? Surely, after all that time he spent out there, it must be cleaned by now.
Yeah, Gianni, here. Take your laundry. But you're never going to ask Corbin to leave the village again.
Well, when you put it so threateningly, I suppose I have little choice in the matter.
Yes, you can spam emotes. I hope you don't, but you can.
Good. For your sake, you should hope we don't have to talk again.
Believe me, I will avoid it if I can help it.
You know what? I kinda hate this guy. And I would just love to maul his face off.
Agreed, Fidget.
Manners, Fidget. It's what separates us from the animals.
Maybe, you say. Maybe. Quest complete. Out to dry. Okay. But... Hey, gave it to me. Sweet. I'm started putting poison ivy in Gianni's laundry. And it has counted towards my Steam. So... Load game. And then let's go here. Let me play League on here. Do it.
village, yeah?
Nothing.
You
Skips
are
to that,
positively
and
evil.
yes.
Good. This'll show that meanie not to push poor little kids around.
This time, let's put the poison ivy in the basket. I will be God, you say. What, playing League in VR? You'll just have to have, like, full vision of the map or something?
You said it. But remember, if we get caught, I'm going to blame you.
Fine, whatever. With pleasure. That meanie. He's just lucky I don't foreclose on his face.
Yes, you say.
What?
You know, it's like he didn't pay the mortgage on his face. Then I bite it off. Foreclose. Okay, never mind.
I will be the all-knower. Indeed. I have to kill these guys with explosives. Hey, level up. I need to upgrade fidgets. Again. There we go. Play smart this time as to not have my head blown off and my chicken eaten. No, my money faded. Big sad. Go, explosive, go! Ha ha ha. Oh, come on! I wasn't even given time to dodge that. Explosive. There we go. Alright. Now I must go this way. And then back to Aurora Village once again. Oh, you know what? I'm dumb. Back to Aurora Village, but this side this time. That I don't have to walk 15 miles just to get to Gianni.
Alright, Gianni.
Well, I certainly
You've
can't.
heard this, you've heard this, you've heard
Rescuing?
this,
Yes,
this,
Fine.
this.
Yeah, Gianni, here.
Yes.
Good.
Believe me, I will avoid it if I can help it.
You know what? I kinda hate.
Manners,
Heard that.
Fidget.
Heard that. Alright.
What do you want?
Is something wrong?
Oh, everything is on fire! This is agony! Agony!
Wrestling is trash. Yeah, I'll agree with you there. That's the one thing I'll agree with. Wrestling is something that you have to have dedication for if you ever do it.
Well, maybe having a poor defenseless boy wash your laundry way out in the woods isn't agreeing with you.
Go for it! Go! Just leave me alone! Let me agonize in peace!
Suck it, Gianni. Renegade. Rain chaos by putting poison ivy in Gianni's laundry. Alright. I guess I'll do the main quest now. Let me just run over here real quick. There we go. And down to here. But it is forced. Excuse me. Okay. Alright, now I can save. Let's save here, yeah, here. Yep. Alright, so I currently have at least one skill point into each of my upgrades. What should I upgrade next, Carlos?
Do you hear something flapping?
What? That isn't you?
Hey, I don't make that much noise.
Wait, you're right. Look out! We've got company.
I can fly. Yeah. Oh. Whee. This game is off-brand? Off-brand what? Also, it is not off-brand. For it being 8 years old, it is pretty damn good. Has stole it from Ghost Adventure? Phase stole it, took it from Ghost Adventure? Nah. Can't believe that. Alright. Phase copied them. Copied who? I forgot that my difficulty is set to tough. From Ghost Adventure? Maybe. I highly doubt it though, but due to the unique storyline that it has.
Hello again, my friend. I suspected you would return.
Alright, let's have a look. I could get +6 to attack, or... You know what, let's buy this for now. That's... And then I can buy 1 Impide. Actually, no. How much Impide do I have? I have 4, so yeah, I'll just buy 1. Oh, that's not what I want.
I am here to serve.
Ghost Adventure, that was an awesome show. Okay, if it was a show, then you can't say it was stolen. Because it's not a game.
Your trend. What?
If it was stolen, it would have to be from another game. You say stolen? Nah. It was stolen? No. You on something today, Carlos. This is fact. Nah. This gives plus defense minus the block. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And I also want to equip this. And equip that. Alright, let me go look up Ghost Adventure, see what it is. I don't have my... Never mind, I'm not gonna. Because I don't have my stuff open. So that my stream doesn't lag. If 2 plus 2 equals 3, then that means they stole it. That means they stole it? But 2 plus 2 doesn't equal 3, therefore that doesn't mean that they stole it. Carlos, you've just proven yourself wrong. Fine, 2 plus 2 equals 56, but it's still facts. I don't know about that one, Chief. Not so sure. You'd be able to slide. Here's a checkpoint. I remember beating the game on Xbox, and then I accidentally deleted my save file. It was horrible. There we go. His corpse is out of the sky. You gotta carry the 2 3 times to make it 9. But if it's 2 plus 9, then nor does that equal 3, nor does that equal 56. Or multiplication either. And he's...
Finally, we're out of those caverns.
What's the matter? Afraid of the dark?
Ha! I laugh at the dark. Actually, I'm afraid of heights.
But you can fly. Then flip that answer, flip that 9 into a 6, and you got your answer. That's 56 or 3. That gives you 8, and still 8. Even if you multiply 2 times 8, you only get 16.
Wait, heights? How's that possible? You fly all the time, everywhere.
Oh, do I? I must have forgotten. Just like you must have forgotten that I can still fall at any time.
Never looked at it that way. You're an interesting one, Fidget.
What is your math? My math is logical math. I think. Should be. I mean, I'm pretty sure my dad's a math teacher. I should have it correct. You're right. Who knows? But you got to divide it. Do I have to go get my dad for this? Do I have to show him your math? Because aren't you in his class? Then square it. I don't know about that one either. Darn, I was trying to parry that. It's so much strength. And you got your +2. Dude. Now you're just saying random stuff. You don't even know what you're saying. Then substitute to 4. Now, if I had to write this out, I would be laughing. Use SOB. Motor scooter. No. No, no. Stop that. I'm gonna get you. I can't get you because I can't slide.
I am here to serve.
I'll answer. I'm not even gonna attempt to do the math that you were just saying. I can, but I'm not gonna. Let's sell my pendant. And that's it. Oh, wait, no, I need to sell those as well. You, new category, you, category, you, and you. Alright.
Your transaction is most appreciated.
You will see I'm right. If anybody else is in the chat wanna check out that math, go for it. I'm just gonna continue playing. I didn't realize that I was on low HP. Awesome. I need to upgrade my defense more. Ooh. Because all of it equals 56. All of this equals 56. Have you done the math? Like, have you stuck it in the calculator? Have you added it all together? Because I really feel like you haven't. And you're just pulling stuff out your ear. You say yes. Send me an image on Discord. I'll even pull it up. There we go. Waiting for that message on Discord. I'm in VR right now, I can't. Then how did you pull up your calculator? On your phone or something? Because you could just screenshot your phone or your calculator history on here. So you just pulled up your... You could still take a screenshot in VR. You don't know how. Same thing, when you pull up your keyboard in VR, just hold down your Windows button and hit print screen. No. Dang it.
Fidget, is something wrong?
Oh, that's right. I can skip this, because we already heard this. Hey, no. There is no Windows button. Are you using a Vive or an Oculus? Oh, so what should I upgrade? You're playing on Oculus. And upgrade defense, alright. Yeah, you should be able to on Oculus. Unless they changed the keyboard recently. Which they shouldn't have. I mean, actually, I wouldn't be surprised. Do you have Windows 11 or no? 'Cause if you have Windows 11, it might be different. On here, no. Oh, are you playing on just your Quest and not VR on your computer? On my PC, yes. What? Let me up. Yes. Haha. I'm not supposed to be allowed up here. Yeah, Mama, because okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because on your computer you could do it. I don't know on the Quest. Dang it. Dang it. Hate these flying squid thingies. Hey, no. No zapping twice. Get out of here. Nurse, I make sense. What? Not nurse, that makes sense. You don't make sense. What do you mean? I'm good at this code. I said C and it said nurse. Alright. Resonance gem will open if you have a resonance gem of the same color. Well, I would like to know what resonance gem I need for this one. Because I don't know where to get that resonance gem. Ooh, scheiße. Ask your dad, he knows I'm right. Hey. If he walks in again, I'll bring it up to him and see if he says yes or no. My math is immaculate. Well, your English isn't, so good luck. Hit the damn VR. Yes. I keep trying to parry it. So hard to parry those. Do I have it? I do. Y, X, Y. I mistyped. Eek. Y, X, B, B, A. I got some pretzels. Those give a lot of HP. 120. It sometimes doesn't put letters in, or it puts too many letters in. That's the other thing. There we go. Made it there. And I have 2 treasure keys. Sweet. If I'm too fast. Yeah.
We must be getting close.
How can you tell?
Look.
We may still be able to save the others. Let's hurry.
Well, I guess I'm up here now. Okay. That still hit me. Let's go. Where'd it go? Oh, I guess it died. There's a note there. There we go. VR is fun. Indeed it is. Shop. He has a lot of food. Alright. Food gets expensive. Let's look at the other items. Do I have anything new to sell you? No. I have minus one curse. This is a poison antidote. Health, health, health. Cures, cures, health.
Your transaction?
I don't do anything. No added. The cliff. Excuse me, hiccups. The words can barely be made out, but it seems to say, travel far to the north, away from this place, in the highest peaks of the Blackmore Mountains, await the soul carrying a red crystal. Heh. Okay. No. No lightning for you. Say spot. And a bunch of enemies. And a bunch of dead enemies now. Yeah, what do I need these explosives for? I must need them for something. Other than blowing up groups of enemies. I guess the other two were just for blowing up groups of enemies. Alright. Awesome. Can I bring bombs to the next area? I can. What do I need this one for? I guess nothing. Ooh, I'm close to a boss.
We don't have time to wait for it to die out. There's got to be another way around.
Yeah, this is where I need the explosives. Alright. Another note. Note added. Fire and dust. We've lost 10 guards to the monster already. He keeps bombarding us with those green flames. They almost seem to have a mind of their own. But then a sudden gust of wind blasted through the village, and the flames disappeared. It stopped the creature's attack, but for but a moment. Ugh, I can't read. Enough for me to escape. If only we could harness the power of the storm. Of a storm. Right, where am I going?
That did it! I can hear the water rushing below.
You're not very subtle, but that wasn't half bad.
Give me the key. Alright, back down we go. Now there's monsters, of course. Ouch. The difficulty really spikes when you go from normal to tough. Oh, I guess I'm up here now. I don't think I'm supposed to be up here. Oh, I guess down I go. And up I go. And down I go. Ah! But I promise I'm not trying to fly around, I just am. Oh, I died. Revival stone used. This time it let me actually do it. I should buy more revival stones. Shop is back there though. I have 1 teleport stone and the white resonance. Cool. And then 4 keys. Oh dear. Yay, level up. Ouch. Can I just stunlock it? I didn't know I could actually stunlock like that. Alright, skill gem. What should I put it in? Health, attack, or fidget? Attack? Alright. Save point. Is there also a shop here? There is. Where is it? Here, yes.
Hello again, my friend.
Then health? Alright.
I suspected you would return.
Let's buy some wall chicken. I guess I'll buy that as well because I don't have it. And then I can't buy revival stones because they're way too expensive. Alright. Switch to sell mode. Nothing new to sell. Okay.
Your transaction is most appreciated.
If I can't beat this boss, then I need to go do side quests.
I really don't like the look of this.
We've made it this far, Fidget. Stay close to me and you'll be fine. What do you see, Yara? Anything?
Another enemy stands before you. But this one...
What is it, Ara?
Such hatred. Be careful, Dust.
I was thinking that I was thundering outside, which could also might be. Should I go up or down? I'm gonna explore up first. Never mind, I can't. Alright, down it is.
So, you've come.
What have you done? You murdered all these innocent people.
You dare speak to me of innocence when you have so casually slain a countless number of my children.
Your children? You're talking about those monsters back there? Who are you?
So, you don't remember my name? Rest assured, my friend, this time you will not so easily forget it.
My eyes.
I don't care what your name monsters I fought before, and like them, you will fall to my blade.
You are the only monster here, puppet. As I turn your bones to char, your final thought will be that Fuse was victorious. Now die!
So his name is Fuse. Green fire. Oh, I can use... Ouch. I can use Dust Storm to move it. That is obnoxious. Stop that. Shut up. Of course, shops restock in the middle of a fight. Sounds about right. Bright screen.
The lights of Elysium shine upon me. But can they reach the darkness within you?
Surprised I didn't die. I was kind of expecting to die.
I have come to my end.
What are you?
Among the last of a dying breed, a once proud race, extinguished by your hands.
My hands?
You and your warm-blooded kin. We Moonbloods were outcast, scattered to the wind. You and others like you, they came to my village, killed my family.
I can't remember.
There is sadness in your eyes, but it is not guilt. It is loss. After all you've done to my kind, you still think only of yourself. Perhaps that is for the best. Your leader, Gaius, he led you and your fellow assassins into battle.
Assassins?
He even murdered his own kind, our greatest allies amongst the Warmbloods. But one escaped. She was the only one I would dare spare in the slaughter that was to come.
She? Who are you talking about? Who did I kill?
Who knows? Who sees? My vision has left me. I return now to the life thread and to my brethren.
No, wait!
Farewell, Warmblood. Ashes to ashes.
Dust to dust.
We did it.
He knew I was Fidget. He'd seen me before. If only he'd lived a moment longer. If only I'd managed to keep him alive somehow.
As you can see by the dead littering this village, that would not have been a good idea.
I'm sure you're right. We should return to Aurora and report to Mayor Bram. There was also that name, Gaius.
Skill orb. Yeah.
Just during the battle, I was studying Fuse's attacks. I think I might have picked up on his technique.
I've got a feeling we'll need it. Those monsters likely won't let us leave without a fight.
Fidget has acquired a new projectile type. Press RB to cycle through Fidget's available projectile types. You'll see it in the top left there, that little fire cylinder versus the little spouts. Yay. Just go this way. Yep.
More monsters.
What's the problem?
Well, Fuse did say they were his children.
Children or not, they don't look all that happy to see us.
Hey, Ugly! Are you gonna play nice? There's just no pleasing some people.
It was a valiant effort, Fidget.
Note. Reunion. Something that apparently I've already done. There's a key up here. I'll take it. Oh, that's what I was looking for, not the note. Or not the quest, the note. So, Sarahi's letter. My dearest Maska, something terrible is happening here. The village is on fire. Everyone is screaming. If you ever find this letter, I will be hiding in our secret place. Please, please hurry. Secret place. Oh. Right, let's save. So, if you're just running through the game at a casual pace, like you're still watching all the cutscenes and stuff, you can finish this game in about 3 to 4 hours. But as it is now, I'm currently at 2.5 hours. How fun. Ooh, challenge?
What's all this?
These flags are a warning. The area up ahead is among the most dangerous of places. The challenges and creatures within are unlike anything you've dealt with before. Death will come swiftly if you are not prepared.
I think
Sounds
I've
fun.
heard of these arenas. It's rumored they contain precious treasures.
Hey, your memory's coming back.
Just little bits here and there. Think we should go in?
I certainly hope you save.
I have. Challenge! Welcome to the challenge arena. Defeat enemies and destroy lamps for points. You will lose points by taking damage. Complete the challenge quickly for a score bonus. Good luck. Awesome. Check score. Okay. I took damage. Ouch. More enemies? More enemies. That's Golem. More enemies? Yes, no, maybe so. There we go. Let's down this way. Another enemy. Okay. What did I get? Looks like 3 stars. I don't know how much time gives. Not that much. Alright. 7,600. Cool. If I could kill enemies faster, that would make it go better. I got a strength salve. Oh, sweet. Oh, I didn't even equip this. Whoops. Ooh. It gives 1.1 times fidget. Sweet. Pitch this, teleports me out. Okay. How do I get out of here? This? Yes, cool. Whee! Meanwhile, far to the north.
Sir, the preparations are nearly complete. We found another of their camps, but...
But it was deserted, of course. Keep up your search. They're going somewhere, and we need to know where that is.
Of course, sir. If that's all.
What of the rumors, Commander? Is there any truth to them at all?
We are investigating, sir. But surely you don't believe...
Commander, it is not your place to question what I believe. Our moment of glory draws near, and I want results.
As you wish, General.
Where are you, my friend? Why are you hiding from me?
Who dare? I guess I go back to Aurora Village. Oh, and I can give this person his hides.
Here are those materials you asked for, Fail.
Great! Here's your payment. If you're willing, I could use your help again.
Okay, so I gave him 5, and the shop costed 100.
I'd like to upgrade our weapons. Beast spears, while primitive, have finely chiseled stone tips that we can use for arrowheads.
So how much money did you give me?
If you could bring me 8 beast spears, I'll buy them for a high price.
What if I don't want it? How much money did you give me? Doesn't look like you gave me anything. How many beast spears do I have? I have 2. Why am I able to look at my materials now? What? Okay.
Aha! It's great to see you back, son. I knew you could do it. The monsters have already calmed their advance. Tell me, what happened? Did you confront their leader?
He was right where you said he'd be. In fact, he seemed to be waiting for us.
Waiting?
In the middle of a small village, surrounded by the innocents he killed.
Oh no. That could only be Denham Village. Did you find any survivors?
I'm sorry, Mayor Bram, but there were none. This creature that attacked the village, he was some kind of lizard, wore strange armor, called himself Fuse.
A lizard, you say? A moonblood, perhaps. I wonder if Ginger would know anything about that.
Ginger? That girl up on the hill?
Her family was killed almost a year ago in Zepplik village, a few days' journey to the north. General Gaius and his soldiers were looking for Moonblood sympathizers.
General Gaius? Do you know who he is?
Not personally. His is not a name we utter here without proper cause. I've never seen him or his soldiers personally, but tragedy tends to follow in their wake.
So why did they kill Ginger's family?
They were helping the Moonbloods, of course. Helping the enemy is a treasonous offense. Ginger escaped, but her parents and her brother did not. Regardless, I can't thank you enough for putting a stop to that mad beast before he came any closer to Aurora. If you want to ask Ginger about Fuse, I'd suggest you hurry. It looked like she was preparing to leave town for a while. Good luck.
Best updated Dust to Dust. Suggested talking to Ginger.
Oh, hello again. Thank you so much for helping me before.
Oh, did I not get the 1,000-hit combo quest?
You're welcome.
Yeah, I didn't. Okay, I can skip this. Quick combo breaker quest.
I have the best selection.
Yeah, best selection round. Need 6 of these. And then let me go here, sell that. And nothing else. And then I can head back to... Oh yeah, I should speak to her.
Thank you so much for bringing Corbin back. I'll make sure he doesn't run off again.
Well, don't be too rough on him, Colleen. He's been through a lot. Take care now.
Thank you so much
What?
for bringing...
I didn't click on her. B-Y-Y-Y-X. Okay, materials. Actually, be in my inventory for what I got. Another teleport stone. Cool. Items removed. What?
Oh, Dust. We are indebted to you for what you've done for us. Gian and I are just going to rest for a bit here in Aurora. Actually, maybe you could speak with him? He would never admit it to me, but I just know something is troubling him.
Of course. Where is he now?
He's been pacing near the west entrance of the village, near the field where you rescued us. Thank you, Dust, for everything.
Level up. Right, you said attack, then HP.
I don't get it. Why would anyone want to help those awful lizard things? That Fuse guy burned down an entire village.
Don't you understand, Fidget? He wasn't born that way. General Gaius and his soldiers turned him into that monster.
And Fuse is likely not the only one corrupted by General Gaius's hatred of the Moonbloods. We should speak to Ginger again to learn more about this conflict.
I have cinnamon bun now.
Oh, you again. Mayor Brand said you'd left already.
Yes, he asked us to stop the leader of these monsters. Turns out it was a Moonblood named Fuse. He'd gone completely insane.
Fuse? Oh no. He was leading those monsters? You killed him?
So you know him then? Was he always a homicidal pyromaniac?
What? No, never! Why did you kill him?
He destroyed Dedham Village, Ginger, slaughtered dozens of innocent people. He refused to listen to reason and planned to attack Aurora next. I had to stop him.
This war is turning all of us into monsters. Thank you, then, for releasing Fuse from his madness.
Right before the end, he seemed lucid. He told me a few things before he passed. He tried to tell me about the war, about your family.
He was there the day my family was killed, yes. He was picking up supplies to bring back to his people. General Gaius attacked our village, burned it to the ground. I thought Fuse had been killed. Now I wish he had.
I'm sorry.
And why is that? The last time I saw an outfit like yours was the day my family was murdered. That outfit, it belongs to Gaius' soldiers. Who are you, really?
I don't know.
That is not an answer!
you should be more thankful. He just saved this village twice, and well, I watched him do it. And I'm also really hungry.
Fidget, please, calm down. She's right to be suspicious. I don't know who I am, but I'm dressed as one of Gaius' soldiers. And that can't be good.
Perhaps. But your friend is right. You saved my village twice today. Gaius and his soldiers would never do that. Especially if they knew I was here.
Right, which one am I choosing? Tell me about the war, or why are you leaving town? Because I believe, where can I find General Gaius is, continue the storyline. Or...
Why is Gaius so obsessed with killing these Moonbloods? What did they do?
Nothing. They exist. General Gaius sees them as an impurity. A kind of cosmic mistake that he believes must be wiped from this world. I've tried to help where I can, but it's hard. There aren't many Moonbloods left outside of their homeland, and it's only a matter of time before Gaius wipes them out entirely.
Is there anything I can do to help?
If only one man could stand against an army. Sadly, no. There's nothing any of us can do. Any hope for the Moonbloods died with my family.
Why are you leaving town?
Bram mentioned you were leaving town.
Yes. The rivers and streams around Aurora are beginning to dry up completely. Without water, the only thing to do is head north. It's only a matter of time before the others follow me.
Why would the rivers all be drying up? It's not like it's been very hot. And wasn't there a big rainstorm a little while ago?
I know, it doesn't make any sense. To be honest, I think this whole country is cursed. General Gaius' bloodlust has scorched this land forever. I doubt we'll ever recover.
If the only way to stop this war is to stop General Gaius, then I need to know where to find him.
His campaign continues to the north. If you want to help right the wrongs of your kind, you're free to join me. I'm afraid.
Explosion.
Whoa! What was that?
It came from the center of the village!
Ah! What are these things?
Monsters! Ginger, get down! That's the last of them. Ginger, are you okay?
That was quick.
I'll be fine. You should go down below and find out what's happening.
Alright. You shouldn't stay here, Ginger. It's too dangerous. Head north. We'll catch up with you after we've gotten to the bottom of this.
Stay safe, Dust. We'll meet again at Roan Pass, at the foot of the Blackmore Mountains.
Box. Alright, let's see. Don't need to talk to read. I can open up this chest, and the wall's been busted open. A, X, X, B, A. Loot. And 1,952 XP. Sweet. Hello, Augustin.
Well now, would you look at this? Seems our village has got itself a new basement.
Indeed it does.
You don't seem too concerned.
Trust me, not much happens here. So when things start crawling out of the ground, you pull up a chair and enjoy the show.
Sounds about right.
Okay, Augustin, but promise me that you'll stay here. I don't need anyone getting hurt.
Bah! Let you have all the fun? Well, I guess you're the one with the sword after all.
Let's over this way. A safe spot. Sweet.
End of the line. Looks like a pretty nasty drop.
Yes, very nasty. We should go around, I think.
But I want to fall down
There's
it.
no time to find another route. Those monsters came up
Baby.
from here.
Alright,
There's got
take
to be
your
a
time.
path down below.
Now the question is, do I wait for Carlos to come back? Nah, I'll just continue.
Well, here goes nothing.
Oh, I didn't mean to. Well, I guess I'm falling. Can't get out unless I have a red resonance shot or crystal thing. I wanted to go left, but I accidentally moved my right thumbstick, and it made me launch down.
Did you see something move up ahead? I saw something move.
Fidget, you need to calm down. I thought you said you weren't afraid of the dark.
I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm afraid of the things in the dark.
I don't see anything, Fidget.
How could you possibly see anything in here with that big hat over your eyes? I hate caves. Our kind isn't meant to be underground. We should be soaring high in the wide open sky.
I thought you were afraid of heights.
Oh, hush.
Right, what is over here? That thing. What did it drop? I saw it drop something. Chapter 2, Darkness. I think there's 7 chapters in total, I want to say. Either 5 or 7. 5, 2, 7? Siramon Caves. I can read. What is it dropping? Is that something that'll damage me? Oh, I guess it is. Okay. Ouch. Hiccups. Excuse me. I heard a spider or something. Maybe it's just the enemies burning.
It's getting really hard to see. I'm starting to regret coming down here.
I was regretting it minutes ago.
Right ass cave.
Oh, wow.
This is beautiful. Do you think the villagers know about this place?
Our search has not been in vain. Let's clear this area.
Destiny's Quest updates. You've discovered a beautiful yet dangerous underground world. Travel deeper to learn why those monsters attack Aurora. Hello. Oh, there's a trap here. Cool.
So, you have slain the one known as Fuse.
I had no choice. He'd lost his mind, murdered many innocents.
I am not judging, friend. His death was sad, but necessary.
Forgive me for asking, but are you a Moonblood?
The Moonbloods. They are an ancient race, and their presence is not tolerated in these lands. One would be at a disadvantage among so many warm-blooded creatures.
I understand.
I believe you do not, my friend. But I will not press the matter if you do not.
Ooh. Okay, so 1.1 times defense, plus 1 luck, versus my 2 attack, 4 defense, and 1 luck. So apparently, I'm going to stick with what I have. This is 1 defense, 2 luck, 1 attack, 4 defense, 2 luck. I'm gonna buy this. Oh yeah, that's right. I can have 2 equipped. Is there anything new to sell? There should be. Yeah, here it is. No, I never gave the beast spears. Oops. I'll have to do it when I get back.
Is most appreciated. Watch your back, my friend.
Let's first. I already have 2 of these. Yeah. I mean, I guess it makes it easier, but still. I can go sell my ring.
I am
here to serve. Sell that. Why are you running? Ooh, chest. Y-A-B-A-Y. What did I say? Brutal augment? Ooh. Okay, just a free plus 10 attack. I'll take it. Whee! What is this way? I hear waterfall. Is this just a way up? Oh, I guess this is just a way up. Or is it? Ooh. Flowy particles! They're so pretty. And they're 3D too. Oh, that's awesome. I don't know what's down here. Yeah, this is what I was trying to do last time, where you just look down, but I accidentally used my right stick and it made me fly off. Oh, I guess I just did that. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with this explosive, but... Oh, this. Okay. Cool. No, the money's stuck in the ground. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, I was still trying. Are you back, Carlos, or nah? I'll take that as a no. I will upgrade, since I'm getting a multiplier for fidget, right? Yeah. So this is... Yeah, I'm only getting a multiplier for fidget, not attack, but... Tempted to just go attack. Yeah, I'll go attack and then fidget next time. Can I? No, I can't. Do I need the bomb again? Or can I get it from here? Oh, I guess I can just get it from here. There we go. Here's a save point. I'll go for a little longer and then I'll stop. Here we go.
Dust, wait. This creature is too well defended for a straightforward assault.
We'll see about that. Okay, that was a bad idea.
It is practically invulnerable unless you stun it with a parry, like so.
He went down!
Dust, would you like a refresher on parrying? Very well. Be careful.
Oh, I can just one-hit it. Yay! OP attack. This is why you always upgrade attack. Yeah, the big guy? Question mark? Nope, small child. Run, child, run!
Whoa, what was that?
I'm not sure, but it sure did run off in a hurry.
Alright, save point. Oh dear. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to fall, but I guess it works. I can just work my way back up. Unless I was supposed to fall. Nope, doesn't look like it. Cool. Hello there, spider. I can't block that.
What is this?
You've been poisoned.
When you're poisoned, your life slowly drains down to nothing. If you don't take care of it soon, death is inevitable.
I can probably just wait it out.
Stop pretending you're so tough. Here, take this mushroom. It'll stop the poison for now. You can thank me later.
Ouch.
Wait!
Run, boy, run. I'm going to catch you. Run, boy.
Let's follow him.
We'll go up. Anything over here? Nope. Okay. Let me up. I have a safe spot over there. Ouch. That thing that just dropped down from the building. Or from the building. Ah, yes, from the building. We're inside of the building. Dropped down from the roof. There's some more vines there. Another green mushroom. sneeze again. Although I probably won't sneeze. I lied. I don't know. Okay. I often do the 1000-hit combo way later in the game. Hey, level up. Alright, I said I was gonna do fidget. And then I'll probably do HP again. Yeah, that's better. Anything over here? Key. I don't know how to get there. Oh, I guess I'm going the right way, not the wrong way. Whoops. Yep, I'm going the right way. I should go back, but nah, I'll just continue. Doesn't matter. Wrong button. Another save point. I need to switch up my food. Let's go. Oh, let's go cinnamon bun. Why not? More small child. Oh, that's right.
No! Go away!
What if I don't wanna? Drop me some more food.
There he goes.
Forget him. Take a look around. There's something horribly wrong with these mushrooms.
I don't think these are mushrooms.
These aren't mushrooms, Fidget.
Oh, I called
They
it.
are called bubble sprouts, and it would be wise for us to tread lightly around them. They react rather explosively to movement.
Wonderful.
Gimme. Oop, Holy crap! Stop! Let me move! Okay, let me buy. Jeez.
I am here to serve.
I just want to leave. I'd buy that, because that is a multiplier 2 defense. And my defense isn't high enough. I want this. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll just buy that now. Although I'll probably get one better later on. I still can't buy this. Anything new for me to sell? Yes. Arms teeth. Don't I need those for something?
Your transaction is most appreciated.
I can't remember. Can I move slow? No? Only fast. It's probably not even me moving, it's probably just fidget. No? No more explosives? Okay. What's this way? Oh, it's just this. Okay. Well, time to fight my way through everything again. I got kimbap. Decent food. Oh, okay. I guess I'm just walking. He's not in trouble. He's getting crushed.
Picking on little ones, huh? You will most definitely regret meeting me.
Keep wary of the bubble sprouts, Dust, or this battle will be over before it begins.
Hey. What the crap? I'm not allowed to move anywhere. Let's swap that to cinnamon again. Guess I'll kill everything again. Because XP is XP, and don't ever skip out on XP. Oh, you know what? There was a... No, kind of like... Oh, there's a sheep here. Okay. That's not an enemy. Interesting. Yes, I can. Okay, there's one. So hit that. Get the money. I got hit by the bulbs. Stop running! That is a giant finger.
There he goes again. You're welcome, kid.
Come now, Dust. He's obviously terrified. Let's go find him. And maybe get out of this raining death.
Agreed. Although I will wait until one turns blue. Enough. Alright, I'm gonna find a save point and then end it. Mud pot. No sheep.
I didn't think those monsters were smart enough to build a fence.
I'm certain they didn't. Let's hop on over.
There he is!
Your father's done gonna have himself a heart attack after he hears about this.
I'm sorry, Mama.
Goodness, what would I do if you gotten yourself hurt?
Ah! Mama, look! Those things must have followed me!
How'd they jump my fence? Crafty vermin, those surface dwellers.
She does see that I can fly, right?
I'll be sure to tell her, Fidget. I'm sure that'll clear things right up.
Back, you beast! I got this here spoon and I ain't afraid to use it!
We aren't here for trouble, ma'am. In fact, we just saved your son.
Huh? What are they talking about, Bobo?
Well, they have been following me for a while.
What? How far out did you go? I may just save the spoon for you.
I'm sorry. We just came down from the surface to...
Do I look like some country bumpkin to you? Of course you're from the surface. I think I'd remember seeing a talking, flying weasel cat thing down here.
I think we got off on the wrong foot here. My name is Dust, and this is Fidget. Some creatures attacked a village above these caves, and we're trying to figure out why.
Attacked a surface village, you say? Well, if that don't beat all. We underground folk tend to keep to ourselves. Got enough problems of our own already.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Actually, what I'm saying is, we got enough problems of our own without you surface folk bringing all that nonsense down here. So, if you don't mind...
Come on, Dust. We're obviously not wanted here.
Wait! That's enough, Bopo! You ought to get back to your chores before I take out the spoon again!
You already have the spoon out. What do you mean?
Mama, I've seen them fight. They even got themselves a talking sword. I bet they could help.
They got themselves a talking sword.
Young man, I don't care if their sword spouts rainbows and bowls of delicious baked beans. I don't want their help.
Stop saying that! Pa's gonna die if we don't do something!
Die? What's going on?
Well, our healing wells have gone and run dry. And my pa's done gotten real sick. That's why I went out. To find some more of that water.
I hate saying it, but it's true. See these mud pots lying around? Normally they're bubbling to the brim with mineral water, but just a few weeks ago, they dried up to nothing. But that still don't excuse you from putting yourself in danger like that! I may not be able to help your father, but I sure as heck ain't gonna lose you too!
Mama!
I wonder if those monster attacks on the surface could be related to your wells drying up.
I wouldn't be at all surprised. It's been a couple weeks since the water dried up, but every creature here is feeling the effects. I'll bet those creatures broke through to the surface looking for more water.
Mama, maybe these two can go talk to the lady.
The lady?
Oh, she's a sweet old soul. Lives deep in the caves, makes the waters flow.
In that case, I'll go speak with this lady and see why she stops the flow of water.
You do that?
This can't all just be a coincidence. The attacks on the surface, your wells drying up. I'm certain this lady must know something about what's going on.
Well then, I had you folks pegged all wrong. If you aim to help my husband, I promise not to clock you with my wooden spoon of justice.
Wooden spoon of justice. All right.
Thanks?
So, you're heading down to talk to the lady now? You'll help my pa?
We'll do our best, Bopo. Just don't go running off again.
You got my word.
Right. Hello, small child.
Oh, it's a pretty kitty cat.
Pretty kitty cat.
What? Me?
She's
It's a flying cat!
She's not a cat, little girl. She's a... I don't even know what she is.
I'm not a cat, you dolt. I'm a nimbat.
Was I saying wombat earlier? Nimbat.
Is that
I
what
said
you called? A nimbat?
I said freaking wombat, didn't I?
Yes, hello. My name's Fidget. Maybe we've met? Can I hold it? I want it. Just do something. It's trying to grab me with its little child hands.
Don't worry, Fidget. Sorry, what's your name?
Smobop.
Smobop.
Well, Smobop, I'm sorry, but as much as she might look like one, Fidget is not a toy.
Hey! Ooh, I want her. She talks. I'll trade you. Look, I've got this box thing. Hey, Dust, look. That must be Reed's box.
Tell you what, next time I go to the surface, I'll see if I can find a suitable replacement. Then we'll trade.
Phew. Good idea, Dust. You know, that shop in Aurora had some things. Maybe the shopkeeper could figure something out for us?
Yeah, maybe you can make us some kind of fidget doll for her. After all, she's far too young to take care of a pet like you.
Yeah, way too much responsibility for... Hey!
Fidget doesn't like being called a pet. Alright, let's see. Hello, person.
Well, howdy there, big fella. Am I hearing the local gossip right? You and your flying mongoose are gonna save our village?
Dang, Fidget's being called everything today. Cat, weasel, mongoose.
What the heck is a mongoose?
Apparently wombat, according to me.
Quiet, Fidget. And yes, you've heard correctly. Is this the way to the ladies' chamber?
Well, yeah, but I don't think you're gonna fit through this here hole in the wall. We had to close up the passage recently to keep those crazed nematodes from coming out and attacking the village.
What the heck is a nematode?
Anyway, seems to me the only way you're getting through is by sliding. I'd kick you through myself, but you know, I got these fat little legs and they hardly keep me vertical.
I appreciate the thought, but I'll find another way around.
Here, boy, take this red resonance jam. It'll open up the basement, and maybe you'll find a better way down there. Just make sure to avoid impaling yourself on them spiky rocks and thorns.
Wait, your underground cave has a basement? How does that make any sense?
Hey, big fella, what do you say to me serving your flying rat a big old jug of shut-up juice? While you're down there, why don't you make yourself useful and collect me my hitting stick?
Your what?
You see, I use this here stick to do my hitting, but I lost her in the basement, and I'm honestly just too gal darn lazy-like to go looking for it on my own. They don't have me standing around here for my good looks after all. Someone's got to defend this here hole.
I keep hearing something
All right,
trotting.
Blop. If If I should come across your hitting stick, I'll be sure to pick it up.
I keep hearing this trotting to the left. I think it might be another sheep. Is it above me? Who's this?
Hello, dear. I'm going to hazard a guess that you're the outsider in town?
I stand out that much, huh?
Well, it's been years since I've seen someone like you, and it's been maybe 30 years since I've seen a Nimbat like your friend here. What a treat!
We don't like flying into caves. You know, the dark, the cramped spaces, the endless gloom. That's endless? Forever?
I'm sorry. Look at me going on. My name is Flo Hop, and my husband Gappy is up there in the pen minding the sheep. He's been so overworked that I was hoping to make him his favorite stew. But to be honest, I'm having trouble growing red moss with the wells running dry. I think I might have gone and made my last stew.
I could always help you find some of that red moss if you like.
Oh, I couldn't bother you for something as silly as that. I know where they used to grow, but with all these monsters about, I dare not leave Mud Pot.
It's no trouble, really. If I come across any, I'll bring them to you.
Well, aren't you a sweet one? Red moss clumps grow at the base of the large red mushrooms, and they tend to prefer perfect darkness. Just don't hurt yourself on my account. In fact, take this ring. It'll provide a little bit of light in the darkest of places.
Level up. Alright, I said I would do HP next. Now, I also got a new ring, which gives plus attack minus luck. I'm fine with that. Yeah, it gives plus 3 more attack, that's fine. Eat stick. You.
Well, good evening, youngin'.
How does anyone know what time of day it is down here?
I hear the two of you are helping out Pope Pop. He's in a bad way. Excuse me, my friends. Hope you don't mind, but I gotta get back to searching.
Did you lose something?
Actually, I did. I must have left the gate open, 'cause my flock of sheep seems to have gone astray. I'm afraid some of them may have gone past the edge of town.
I'll keep my eyes open for them.
Well, thank you, son. There's 6 of them out there somewhere. Believe you me, they're in for a good talking to when I get my hands on them.
This is another sheep. Okay. Alright, let's head up, I guess. And if there's a checkpoint up there, then I will stop the stream here. And of course, my dad's calling. One sec. Right, rather than ending it right here, I will be right back. I'm sorry. Alright, I am back. I'm sorry about that. Let's welcome back to the game. And untangle my cords. There we go. Oh, I guess the monster just jumped to its death. Hey, sheep.
Wait, did you just... Did you just put that thing in your inventory?
Yeah? What?
Okay, then.
Hey, someone's gotta mention it. If someone just picks up a sheep and puts it in their inventory, then like what? Yeah, that's just a key. Awesome. It's supposed to be a save point up here somewhere. Is it up here? Outside. Oh, it's this place. Okay, awesome. This is in the Everglade, if I'm correct. Dang, and I was so close to a save point. Alright. Let me open this up. Nope, that's not what I want. Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Hello there, Spiffing Brit. Let me just see. Enigma. I need a breather. I've been pinged in a Discord. Make chat. There's not everyone, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Right, well, if you have enjoyed, follow. Thanks for stopping by, Carlos. For those of you that, if you do see it on YouTube, I post all my streams on YouTube there. If you missed this, catch me live on Twitch. I stream at least once a month or so. Likes, subscribes, all those help out. If you do want Dust for yourself, it is $3.74 on Steam. It's been there since 2013, but it was a lot of fun. I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and I will be streaming more of this. When is the question? Probably either next week or the week after. But in that case, if you have enjoyed, follows, subscribe, likes, all that helps out me, helps out my channels. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you next time.